Hi everybody, Eric here again with another video. I know I said I was going to be doing Kamen Rider 01, but I found something way cooler at Walmart yesterday. And I don't know if this is an exclusive or not, but we'll be taking a look at today the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Hellbat Gold Edition. This figure, like I said, I have no idea if it's an exclusive or not. It just looks awesome. This is based on Batman's Hellbat suit, but in a gold color, and I think they did the Hellbat in this wave as well, or in this series. But you can see this thing is all gold, super nice gold packaging. Like I said, I found it at Walmart. But before I talk too much about the figure, let's take a look at that box. And here we are back with the box. You can see here there's a little card in there that I didn't bother to take out. And I'm actually going to keep this packaging so I don't want to destroy it. There's a card in there and a stand. DC Multiverse, Batman Hellbat Gold Edition. That's why I keep it. I kept this box because this is embossed in gold. Never seen that on DC Multiverse figures before. You can see there. And this is what the card inside the box actually looks like. You can see the waves, Injustice, Flash, and Grodd, Bizarro Superman, Green Lantern John Stewart, and Nightwing. See the other side, DC Multiverse Batman. Nothing on the bottom, nothing on the top. Let's take a closer look at the figure. So here we are back with the figure, and just first glancing at it, this thing is beautifully sculpted. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this thing has insanely good sculpting. I'm going to talk about that real quick, actually. You can see how much detail is in all this like inner cybernetics in the armor right here. In the gaps between the armor, you can see that really nice sculpting detail. I really do love this bright red. It just pops against this gold. You can see that super nice sculpted detail here. It actually does have a little pattern on the side of the head right there, if you can see that. And it's as if this is all organic kind of material in the gaps in the armor. You can see that there. It is actually really easy to make out all the details that it has. Some stuff going down here in the spine, like segments in the spine and stuff. His gauntlets are animated or are done very, very well. You can see that. I don't know how close this is to the source material. I could not find an actual comic book panel of this, so I'm assuming this is a toy exclusive. But it does look very faithful from what I've seen. I really do love this very like square, not square, but like flat, angular design, like pattern he has on him. That I was talking about earlier. This is sculpted super well and appears to be very, very faithful to the series and to the book. You can see these two holes are here. I'll talk about those in a second. Yep. Really, really nice sculpting on here. Let's look at his accessories. Right before I look at his accessories, I'm going to talk about the paint a little bit. Apart from being in this nice shiny gold, it's more bronze on camera. It's supposed to be the gold edition, but it looks super bronze. It's not bad. I actually really do love the gold color on this. And like I said earlier, this red just pops against this just flat, like bronzish gold. You can see the red pipelines going all over the body. It does look super, super nice. Really just pops out against this gold. I would say the only thing that this could like use a little bit, I guess, is some weathering. Apart from that, this does look perfect. I mean, I know they did a Hellbat suit already, and it's just black and red, but this gold definitely really makes it stand out. Here you are with the accessories. Apart from the stand that comes with the figure in that card, if you want to see what the stand looks like, check out my Gale review. He does come with two gigantic wings. So these are the wings that the figure comes with. You can see here. Let's look at one of them at a time. I believe this is facing on the inside. You can see this red really pops on these since it's just a flat gold. And I do like the color of this gold more than the one of the figure. You guys can see that. They do look a little bit different, more shiny. It's because this is hard plastic, I'm assuming. If you can see that. Same thing on the other one. Same thing. See that right there? And these are very easy to install. Like you guys saw earlier, he has these holes on his back. You just plug in here like so, and there you got the Batman with the wings on. So this is what he looks like with his wings. They don't really move. They're supposed to be set in this position, I think. You can pop them out a little bit and like put them higher or lower, but I think it's supposed to be in this position right here. And I mean like how they are right now. You can see that the wingspan is gigantic. It looks super menacing. I love the color, and it just looks amazing with this gigantic bat suit. One cool thing about it I noticed is they do fold up like so, and it also makes like a bat symbol. This looks to be a bat symbol. I really love how they designed this in there. I mean, it looks super clean. Like this looks like an old bat symbol, like an older Batman bat symbol. That looks pretty cool to me. Like I said, there it is. It doesn't hinder articulation too much. Speaking of articulation, let's get into it. So starting off with the head, because of his design, this is like a separate cowl thing right here. It's this little head part on top of this right here. It doesn't really move too much. I mean, it can turn side to side. You can see that there in a ball joint. Doesn't really look up at all. Actually, not at all. Down a little bit. His shoulder pads here are actually on ball joints. I thought they were just on swivels, but they're really, really nice ball joints that can move out of the way and stuff. Really nice. They move backwards and forwards, up and down a little bit. And I really do love these shoulder joints for the bigger McFarlane figures. Just like my Azrael and I have an All Might, they do the exact same thing. So arm goes up, down. He does have an inner like ball joint in there. He has an upper arm swivel, single jointed elbow. Same thing on the other side. Single jointed elbow. The hand does rotate all the way. Does go down, up. See that? And you can angle it to go like this. Sorry about that. The wing just fell off. I took it off to make it easier. Like I was talking about, the arms move really easily. The ab articulation, he does go back a little bit, forward just a tiny bit, side to side. You can rotate at the upper chest. By the way, that sculpting and the paint goes all the way up there, if you guys can see that. Nothing really at the waist. Legs do go forward, back, out. He can do a full split. You can see that full split. Does have a double jointed knee. The foot does go up and down. You can twist it all the way around. It does have a nice little ankle pivot and a really deep toe joint. I'm actually super surprised by the amount of articulation this figure has and how it can move so well. McFarlane Toys really is like popping off with these figures, especially the bigger figures like this. Like I've seen the other Batman and the armored Batman and Superman. I know they can move really well, and I'm super hyped about the articulation on this. Now let's get into some size comparisons. You can see him right there next to a Power Rangers Lenny collection and a Figure Eye Standard Kamen Rider. 6.5 inches, about I would say 7 or 8 inches. And here he is next to some other 7-inch figures I have. This is the Geralt that I reviewed earlier, also from McFarlane. And this is the Marvel Select Ultron. I actually really do love them together, silver and gold. What else could you ask for? So here I am back with this review and my final thoughts. I really do love this figure. It is honestly incredibly beautiful to look at. I don't know if it's an exclusive or not. I really do love this new take on Batman. This gigantic armor, and not new, but you know, this armored look to Batman. It's insane how much articulation this thing has for being a larger figure. It does come with really cool wings, a stand, and a little card, which I did not show. Doesn't really matter. The only thing I would say, I guess, and it's not even a knock towards the figure, maybe if it had a little bit more paint detail, but even saying that, like, the paint is applied so crisp on here. No paint splotches, nothing. And for $20, this is a super steal. I recommend it. You guys go look for it at Walmart, Target. Anyway, guys, that was a video. Combinator 01 is definitely up next. Later.